During the year, I'm Technology and Communications Manager. I maintain all the computers and the computer networks. During the air show, myself and about 5 others make up the IT department. And we deploy about 60 computers for registration and gift sales. This year, we're trying a new text messaging system to keep our guests informed of program changes and any emergencies that might occur, such as bad weather. If you want to sign up to receive any of these text messages, as you can see on the screen over there, you would just text the keyword SNF update to the number 69050. That's for show updates, program changes. If you wanted to get emergency alerts, you would text SNF alert to 69050. When you send that text, you should get a response from the system that tells you that you've been signed up. If you don't get a response, chances are you may have what they call premium SMS message blocking, and you may have to call your carrier to have that unblocked. Some cell phone companies have that blocked as a default. And if you have any problems with that, you can get in touch with me. And they want us to let you know that standard text messaging rates apply to that. I'm here pretty much all the time, so if you have any problems with accessing internet or your computers, you can come see me in the maintenance office. I'll be glad to help. Thank you. Next up, we have, who's next? Ron Smith, is he here?
I'm kind of moving airplanes around yet. They get moved here and there, and we're hoping Tuesday morning to get the vertical riser stood vertical like it used to be and have another thing for people to gather around and look at, and just kind of plugging away at it. So thank you much and have a good show.
Good morning, everybody. It's wonderful to see such a great crowd. Year-round, my responsibilities are to manage the Florida Air Museum gift shop, Gifts of Flight, and that entails shopping, purchasing, so on and so forth. For the event, I am involved with PilotMall.com, who is our marvelous partner who makes our tents and all of our souvenir areas run so smoothly. I help with the selection, the design of the t-shirts, so on and so forth, some ordering, processing, just generally getting the merchandise ready for Neil and his workers to get in the tent, along with a wonderful group of volunteers. This year, we have a new area thanks to Lights. He came by to visit with Neil and said, wow, look at these toys. That's marvelous. Let's have a tent out in the kids zone. So you can find a souvenir tent out in the kids zone this year, which is causing us lots and lots of stickers to put on these little tiny things. Also, just as a reminder, Sunset Grill, there's a tent. Over near the Nikon Center, there will be a tent as usual, and out on the Warbird ramp, there will be a tent. Also, you can find Sun and Fun merchandise inside of Pilot Mall, in the museum, and also our t-shirt cart that travels around several times a day. We talked about the challenge coins last time. They aren't here yet, but as soon as they are, they will be for sale, a terrific collectible items. Be sure that you check those out. And also, by popular demand, we have reprinted our I Survive t-shirts, and they are blue this year, but it's the same marvelous design so many of you have asked for, so gotta do it. And that's about it. You can find me if you need me. I'll be either in the warehouse, in the museum, or just back and forth. I might be one of those on the golf cart because I don't tote big things easily. Next up is my salvation, Kim Abels, who takes care of, she's the corporate receptionist, but she is also available to make sales in the museum gift shop when I'm not available. Kim?
Good morning. As Susan said, I'm usually in the museum year-round. That's where you'll find me with the switchboard. I handle the phone calls that come in year-round, and I also do the museum admissions, greet the guests, take their money, handle all that, and the gift shop sales when there's nobody staffing that area. For the fly-in, you can find me in the Crossfield building this year. I'll be in a new room over there with the switchboard team, and also heading up the new Flight Deck Communications Center. That's at the end of the Crossfield building, right over near the workshops. The Communications Center is brand new this year. The goal for that is so that we can get any information, gather it there in one central location, and have it available for the public on the phones, however we need to get it out. We'll be handling that text message system that Dave Fuller mentioned from that area, and the people that head up our Facebook team are also going to be located there. So any schedule changes of any kind that you have in your areas that you want anybody to know about, please make sure that information gets to us over there at the comm center and the switchboard, and that way we can let everybody know what's going on with the most up-to-date, reliable information. And that's where I'll be for the fly-in. I'm actually moving over there on Monday. So the week leading up and then the week of the fly-in, that's where you can find me. The phones will be over there working on Monday, so the museum will have other people doing the admissions next week until then.